Following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the undeniable Diamond, Tessa Blanchard.
Tomorrow night in El Paso, Texas, live on TNA+, Tessa Blanchard will go one-on-one with Léi Yǐng at Sacrifice.
Now, Ariana, you seem to make friends everywhere you go, but I think your experience that you've seen so far here in TNA with Tessa Blanchard, she doesn't make a whole lot of friends with anybody, it seems.
Well, I've tried my best, and I'm going to keep on trying my best because that's the kind of person I am, but she's been a little bit of a tough cookie to crack.
That's one way to put it, no doubt about that, as we get set for this tag team matchup.
And her tag team partner from Chicago, Illinois, from NXT, Cora Jade.
Will TNA Wrestling be living in the generation of Jade following Sacrifice tomorrow night live on TNA+? NXT's Cora Jade will challenge Masha Slamovich for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. And that matchup is presented by Queen of the Ring in theaters now.
And their opponents, first, from Chongqing, China, Léi Yǐng.
Here's a woman who's undefeated in singles competition in TNA Wrestling. It's Léi versus Blanchard tomorrow night live on TNA+. And as reported earlier on today, TNA Plus has undergone a huge overhaul to deliver exactly what you've been asking for. Seasonal passes go on sale for an extremely limited time. $49.99 gets you 3 months of TNA Plus. Tomorrow night's action-packed Sacrifice and April 27th's TNA Rebellion pay-per-view live from the campus of USC in Los Angeles. Passes disappear April 11th. Grab yours now at watch.tnawrestling.com.
And her tag team partner from Moscow, Russia. She is the TNA Knockout World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
It's just a few weeks ago that Masha Slamovich took a match that Tessa Blanchard wanted no part of. Tessa Blanchard then a week later was forced to compete by Santino Marella, or else she would have been fired. So we've seen how Tessa Blanchard and Masha Slamovich have been circling each other in ways for quite some time. But last week, Masha Slamovich was jumped from behind by Tessa Blanchard when confronting Cora Jade. Léi Yǐng got involved as well. This could be combustible in this tag team match.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, that's what happens when you wear the crown. You know about wearing crowns, Ariana.
Indeed, I do.
And all the attention's on you. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Always good when it's on
Well,
me.
yeah, of course. But in there again, wearing championship gold like that, you got to keep your head on a swivel.
Speaking of championship gold, it looks like we're going to get NXT's Cora Jade and the TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich to start this matchup. A preview of Sacrifice. I spoke too soon. Cora Jade wants no part of Slamovich.
Maybe trying to play some mind games, maybe not.
Cora Jade is one of my best friends, and
Yes.
she's very methodical.
But instead, two of the biggest stars in TNA's Knockouts division, toe-to-toe to begin this tag team matchup. Tessa Blanchard and the Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich.
And again, Tessa Blanchard not afraid to get nasty. But hey, if you want to be in there with somebody who likes that, Masha Slamovich is your perfect opponent.
Drop toe hold there. Now Slamovich is on the move. Boom! Right to the side of the face.
Ouch.
Look at that. Ooh. Smash mouth wrestling to start this tag team contest off.
Blanchard sent scurrying to the corner. Jade reluctantly makes a tag. And listen to Ariana, I feel like you and I got off on the wrong foot the other week. We were talking about the history that could be made. TNA wrestlers competing for NXT championships and vice versa. Cora Jade could make history tomorrow night at Sacrifice.
It is very true. And if you look here, even just the fact that we have two girls working on the same team from two different amazing promotions, that is synergy. And that is what we want.
It is synergy. It optimizes backward overflow as well.
And
this
it's
is the great thing about
me.
Partnerships. And it's all thanks to Ariana Grace.
There we go.
Absolutely.
That's why you're my
Lee
best friend.
tying it up with Cora Jade.
You talk about some of the incredible interpromotional contests. We've had a few championships on the line between the two. So far, it's been a bit of a détente. Could we see that end at Sacrifice with the Knockouts World title?
NXT Roadblock earlier this week was an incredible event at the theater at Madison Square Garden in New York. There's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Jade. Whomever is able to break through first is going to make history. Their name will never be forgotten.
Etched into the headlines, talked about all over the wrestling world and beyond.
Blanchard trying to get her boot up there, and then Jade struck. Took a shot at Slamovich. Blanchard is all over Lee. The referee trying to gain control of this situation.
And that one distraction was all that they needed for Jade and Blanchard to take control of this entire matchup.
Gut wrench suplex. Here's the cover, looking for the victory and a kick out. And Ariana, as you know very well, Jade has been in multiple championship pictures. What's it been like dealing with her in NXT?
I mean, a lot of the girls in the locker room kind of have a hard time dealing with what they call her attitude.
Yes.
But I always try to see the best in everyone, and I admire her tenacity. That's what us NXT girls are all about.
Cover and a kick out by Léi Yǐng. Tessa Blanchard showing a lot of tenacity right now, and a kick out by Lee.
I do have to point out, some of the most important letters in the word tenacity are TNA.
Ooh.
Wow, you can spell. Congratulations. I have to point out, Blanchard and Jade were kind of shouting at each other there for a second. I don't know if this team is doing that great. I mean, they're being effective in the ring, but are they communicating well?
I mean, that's the thing. Sometimes with girls, there's a little bit of tension. I saw a lot of that in pageants, and you see a lot of that in the ring as well.
That's very true. And again, we talk coming from different companies. Sometimes there's things to work out. There's also some things to knock out when you're in the ring there with Tessa Blanchard.
I see what you did there.
I see, that's good. That's why they pay me the bucks.
And that's why you're my best friend.
Double knees, a version of Magnum from Blanchard. Jade trying to capitalize on a kick out by Lee.
And I don't know that there's any best friends in this matchup. It is getting down and dirty in this one.
Well, maybe they'll be best friends after this. They're hashing it out, right?
War and battle does funny things to people. You never know. If there's one friend that Léi Yǐng has in this matchup, it's Masha Slamovich.
Oh, and both knockouts meeting in the middle. Jade and Lee go down hard.
And Lee needs this opening to get a tag to Slamovich.
I think the crowd is cheering for me.
I know they are.
Oh, I thought so.
Because they know you helped put together this incredible matchup.
Lee trying
Here
to
we
get to the
go.
corner, and here comes the Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovich, to meet Tessa Blanchard. Takes out Jade, knee right to the face of the diamond.
The furious footwork of Masha Slamovich here.
Oh, 2 for 1 there for the champ. Cover on Blanchard. This will be a big win for Slamovich and a kick out.
You talk about tenacity, you talk about aggression. Slamovich has that in spades.
Absolutely.
Well, trying to hook Blanchard for Requiem, the pile driver, trying to end it. Oh, Blanchard went for a cutter, off of the ropes. Oh, and a boot right to the face.
Slamovich fighting a little bit of a 2-on-1 battle here for the last few minutes, and now has her eyes set on Tessa Blanchard.
All right, Slamovich launching herself at Blanchard. Oh.
Now heading up to the high-risk district here. Oh,
There's Cora Jade to cut down Slamovich from behind. Oh, and a step-up enziguri by Jade.
And things starting to break down here.
Oh, now Léi Yǐng getting involved. Down goes Jade.
Oh, no.
Oh, look out.
My best friend.
Off the top, there's Magnum by Blanchard. That's how she beat Jordan Grace at Genesis. And Slamovich fires back.
This is chaos.
Absolute bedlam. Everybody pulling out all the stops in this Knockouts tag team match.
And they are not stopping. NXT's Cora Jade up against Léi Yǐng.
A lot of implications for their individual matches at Sacrifice tomorrow.
Now Léi Yǐng bringing the fight to Cora Jade on the outside. Oh, and then knee right to the back of the neck.
My poor friend.
Léi Yǐng and Jade on the outside, Slamovich and Blanchard on the inside.
And now standing toe-to-toe, going blow for blow here.
Two of the biggest stars in TNA's Knockouts division trying to lay each other out. A battle for supremacy 24 hours before Sacrifice. Up onto the shoulders.
Who's gonna give here?
Oh, breaking the ice. Oh, wait a minute, trying to set up for Buzzsaw. Oh, thunderstruck.
Wanted Buzzsaw, met a saw of her own, courtesy of Léi Yǐng. And wait a second.
Oh, Cora Jade has the TNA Knockouts World title. I just cracked Slamovich.
I didn't
Now
see
Blanchard gonna take advantage.
Blanchard after the attack from Jade. The referee never saw it. Now Buzzsaw. Cover. Blanchard is pinned. The Knockouts World Champion.
Here are your winners, the team of Cora Jade and Tessa Blanchard.
It was absolute bedlam at the end of this contest. Let's take a look back. It was Cora Jade with the Knockouts World title to take Slamovich out, and then Blanchard followed up with the Buzzsaw to put everything away.
That was a monumental victory scored by Blanchard tonight. But tomorrow night in El Paso, Texas, live on TNA+, it's Tessa Blanchard against Léi Yǐng. And NXT's Cora Jade will be challenging Masha Slamovich for the TNA Knockouts World title at Sacrifice.